This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
All right. New me. It's a new year. Do I look different?
You have a glow about you. Is it just you look happier? You look lighter? You look like you floated here in the most comfortable way.
No, that is not it. That is not what you are seeing. What you are seeing is that I am now a minivan driver.
Wow. It's the first time you said that, isn't it?
I don't like saying it.
You are
it's hard
the
to
proud
say.
driver of a minivan. I swear, I never, ever thought this would be you, but I'm so glad it is.
Proud? I don't know about that part. I'm not there yet. I now drive a minivan, something I said I would never, ever do.
And this is not because Sia or Bodhi are playing soccer yet.
No, but they might as well be because, I mean, if you have kids in the neighborhood, you want to get in my minivan, there's lots of room. Happy to drive you because now I have a minivan.
Okay. Why the minivan, given how strongly you felt about not driving a minivan?
Okay, so I had an SUV before, and it was on the list of one of the most stolen vehicles. And I was just coming to work. I was going about my day with so much anxiety all the time. It just sitting on my driveway, I had anxiety because we had a situation where my husband's car had been stolen off of our driveway.
Right off your driveway.
So it's not like it couldn't happen. And I think that the anxiety, it was just not worth it. I was in the market for a new car. And instead of getting another SUV, I went to the minivan route.
Couple observations. One, on a hilarious level, and I'm a big fan of minivans. Like, I love that this is happening because I just think it's great content for the show. I love that you now drive a minivan. But on a serious note, it is crazy that this epidemic in our city has gotten so bad that it has actually influenced you selling a perfectly good SUV that was not in need of replacement. It hadn't run its course. The car was fine. You could have kept it for another 10 years probably, that car?
Maybe, yeah.
And you've had to make this change because of what's going on, which is nuts. But I love that you now drive a minivan. How long has it been?
It's been about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Early reviews, honest early reviews.
Do you really want to know?
I really want to know.
I hate it.
What?
I hate it.
No,
I
you're
look
lying.
I look at it out the window and then I have to turn away. Sometimes when I boop, I'm like, ooh.
Wait,
and then I run.
Boop?
With the bloop, bloop to like unlock the car.
I thought you're honking. I'm like, what are you honking at?
I do that and then I like run away
Get
because I
out
don't
of
want to
here.
get in it.
Listen, minivans are so ridiculously comfortable.
No.
You're nice and high up. They're smooth. You got all kinds of space in the car.
When I drive in this morning, I just heard a lot of rattling in the back. There's a lot of rattling going on. I'm not used to the rattling.
What did you buy? Tony Danza's van from Who's the Boss? What's rattling? Is this Joe Pesci's like Home Alone van? What's happening?
I have 2 car seats in the back seats, and I guess they're rattling. I don't know. It's not fun. I feel like it's too big. I don't know how to maneuver around things. I'm definitely not going to know how to parallel park.
You will be fine. And you have a new minivan. This probably parallel parks itself. We did so this all came up because a year ago I had my brother's minivan because I was moving and I loved it so much. And I'm getting it again next week because I'm moving again. And we did a 5 calls decide it all on how do you feel about minivans.
And what happened?
Our audience loved it.
No.
It was a year ago. I don't remember. It was very male-female divide, I remember.
It was gender specific. And all the women said absolutely not. And all the men were like, bring it on.
That was just all the single ladies who were like, no. And all the men were like, yes. Minivans are great. They're practical. Once Sia and Bodhi start getting involved in activities, and you're going to love that you have this minivan.
Sure. Okay. Well, when that day comes, I will let you know. In the meantime, I got to say it is something that I never thought I would do. And I did it. And I think there's a lot of things that we say. We make all these proclamations about what we will and won't do, only to end up doing them.
Okay, so things we didn't like, and then you warm up to them, you come around to them. That's called growing up and making smarter choices.
Yeah.
And
Mom
you've done
jeans?
it.
Mom jeans? I thought I'd never do those.
And now you love them?
Love me some mom jeans.
Getting socks and or underwear as a gift. As a kid, I'm like, socks and underwear? This is terrible. Now I'm like, yes, I got fresh thermals. This is outstanding.
Yeah, what is that thing that you never thought you'd give into, but you eventually did?
Okay, but you haven't quite given into the minivan. You will, though.
I gave I bought one.
Right, but you
I'm
don't
a
love it.
driver.
You haven't embraced it yet. I want you to be a proud minivan driver, windows down, smiling and waving at the people of Toronto.
You know I'm a bit of a car girl, right? I grew up like reading Auto Trader, like circling all the cars I wanted, all my dream cars, and, was never able to afford them. And, I went to the car show. I know you and your dad used to go to the auto show every
Absolutely.
year. I did that too. And I would watch the Detroit auto show to see what the cars were that we might be getting. I was like dedicated to cars.
Can I tell you what the van represents? It's a little transition in your life. This is your transition from car girl to van woman.
Oh, no.
To van lady.
Oh, no.
You're not a car girl anymore, Pooja. You are a van lady.
And you're trying to help me? You're trying to help me enjoy the minivan by saying that?
I don't think I can help you. I think the people are going to help you by telling you the things that they were skeptical about that they've now come around to.
Yeah, because we've all done it, right?
We've
I swore
all
I
done
would
it.
never drive a minivan, and here I am.
Here you are, and you're soon going to love it. Let's go to Danelle in Brampton.
Wearing jeans.
Wearing jeans.
Yes.
What did you wear before, and why were you against jeans?
I just grew up seeing my father. He was always a very neat dresser, and he always wear his shirt in his pants, always having a dress shirt and a dress pants on. And I grew up emulating him, always being the type of person. I would travel. My friends would always ask me, why are you dressing like this? I said, just that's the way I am. However, after a while, I had a friend who said, try wearing jeans. And once I started, there was no turning back.
So now you're jeans all the time, Danelle.
Practically every day.
I love it. Do you have a favorite like style or cut or wash? Like what's your go-to jean?
I just buy ordinary jeans, to be honest, as long as it fits very comfortable. And it's just a light blue or faded blue I love to wear.
But Donnell, you still tuck your shirt in and wear a tie with it, right? I'm kidding.
Making the jeans professional. Danelle, thanks so much for the call. Happy New Year.
Same to you guys. Have a good one.
I'll let you know when I warm up to the minivan, okay? We will be on watch for that to happen.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
When your mind is free to wander over the holidays without, when you're unencumbered from work, your mind goes to unique places, including on a group chat over the holidays. This debate between my friends and I honestly do not know where I sit on this. Is Sunday the first day or the last day of the week?
Okay. Who came up with this question?
I don't know why. It wasn't me. One of the ladies in the group chat asked that because I don't know why. And my initial, well, let me throw it to you first. What do you say?
I say Sunday is the first day of the week.
Okay, that's what I said as well. Because I look at like if you look at your calendar, pull up your phone, or if you have a wall calendar, it starts with Sunday. So it seems like
makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'm even like thinking about my Fitbit, which gives me my progress report every week. It starts on the Sunday.
Starts on a Sunday because that's the calendar. Nicolina, what say you?
Absolutely not.
No.
Really?
Okay. What do you say? So you're saying Sunday is the
Sunday is the last day.
Sunday's the last
why,
day of
why
the
do
week.
you, Why do you say that?
Weekend, first of all.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Monday's just a fresh start.
And no one's ever like, it's Sunday, it's the start of my week, right?
Yeah.
True.
Like you get Sunday scaries for Monday because Monday is the start of your week. You go back to school, you go back to work.
Yeah.
So I totally see that side of it too.
I feel like it's one of those things where this is like unspoken. Nobody ever talks about it. And I guess unless you have a lot of time over the holidays and you're friends with Gurdeep, nobody ever really thinks about it.
You would not believe, like, if I'm scrolling through my WhatsApp chat right now, there were so many messages. There was a poll in the group chat. 15 people were polled in our group chat. 9 of them said it's the first day of the week. 6 of them said it's the last day of the week. And at first I'm like, it's the first. Then I started reading the arguments for the last. I'm like, yeah, the last makes sense too.
Yeah, and I guess like when you're thinking about the start of a week, you usually associate it when you start work on Monday.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You don't start things on the Sunday.
'Cause-
But still, I think about Sunday as being the start of the week.
You think about what most people do on a Sunday, right? You're doing chores around the house. You're doing laundry. Maybe you're meal prepping for the week. Are you prepping for the start of the week, which starts on Monday, or is that how you end your week? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this.
I don't know the answer. It's a good debate.
Okay, you know what? We obviously can't come to a decision in here. I think it's like a soft 2-1 in this room, but I'm not that committed to my answer. I can be
you
swayed.
guys sound like you can be swayed
Yeah.
to the Monday side.
Let's let you decide.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast. 5 calls? Decide it all.
Is Sunday the first day of the week or the last? You tell, the phones are already ringing. We didn't even have to have. Michelle from Ajax, is Sunday the first day of the week or the last?
The last day.
Why?
Because Monday, everybody always says Monday is the start of the week. And Sunday you're relaxing, Saturday and Sunday you're relaxing, and I think Monday is the start of the new week, and then you've got the whole week ahead of you.
So the calendar just doesn't matter. Throw the calendar out the window.
No. Yep, that's right.
Vote's been counted. Thank you.
Gary from Uxbridge. So is Sunday the first day of the week or the last?
It's the last day of the week.
How come?
Because when you gear up through the week for the weekend, okay, and it is a weekend, you don't sit there and go, okay, we're going out Friday, going out Saturday, okay, and phone up all my work associates and say, what's new for this week on Sunday? You're sitting there going, no, I'm going to squeeze one last day out of this week for the last.
True.
Gary, your vote's been counted, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Jim from Scarborough, is Sunday the first day of the week or the last?
I'm going to go with it being the first.
The first.
Hey, how come?
Not to go all religious, but the Torah, the first book of the Torah is Genesis, which says on the 7th day he rested.
Right.
And in the Jewish faith, Saturday is the Sabbath day, which is the 7th.
Makes sense.
Actually, one of the arguments one of my friends brought up too, by religious connotations, by most religious connotations, Sunday is the first day of the week. Okay, Jim, your vote's been counted. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome. Bye.
Connie from Toronto. So is Sunday the first day of the week or the last day?
Well, the dictionary says it's the first day of the week.
Nice. Somebody who actually looked it up. Thank you.
Yeah.
According to Webster and Oxford, first day of the week. Okay, Connie, your vote's been counted. Thanks for the call. Linda from Cambridge, you're going to decide it all for us. Is Sunday the first day or the last day of the week?
It's actually the first day.
How come?
It's to do with the biblical time. It's my opinion on this, but a lot of the religions, their Sabbath day is actually on a Saturday. So this is where the Sunday becomes the beginning of the week.
Interesting, because we've also heard the...
Did you get that?
We did, but we've also heard people saying biblically Sunday is the last day of the week.
Because it's a text on that just to explain because I couldn't get in. So
Okay.
Anyway, that's my opinion, and I'm not a religious person, but that's just the way it is. It's to do with the biblical time.
We appreciate the call. Thanks so much. Okay, so final tally there, Pooj. 3-2 that Sunday is the first day of the week.
Yes. And now I'm wondering because it could be religiously, we've now heard both, right? That Sunday is the day of rest. So therefore it's the last, not the first. Then we've also heard religiously it's the first because of the Sabbath. And then now we're also thinking about it regionally. Maybe this is something that we just do here. Is this a North American thing?
Just like in life, religion clears up nothing and just muddies the waters.
Yeah. Or is this a generational thing? Is it because Nicolina is much younger than us, and younger people, maybe just practically speaking, are like, no, Monday's the first day, and we grew up looking at it on a calendar, like a physical calendar.
But then everyone's on an iPhone or an Android now, and the calendars on the phones also have Sunday as the first day of the week. But Nicolina, you said you actually buy planners that have...
I do. I specifically make sure the planner that I buy starts on Monday and the whole spread is, starting on a Monday, ending on a Sunday. And I did also have to change that in my settings on Google Calendar and Apple Calendar.
You can do that?
I did. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm handing you my phone, so you can do that for me right now. Okay,
absolutely,
you know what?
I got you.
I'm changing my answer now to Monday is the first, just because I can update my iPhone calendar.
But the results of our 5 calls decided all is that Sunday's the first. You can't change it. You gotta listen to the people, Gurdeep.
The people didn't sound... It was a close vote, Pooja. It wasn't a 5-0. All right, 3-2. Sunday is the first, but I'm not going by that anymore. Thanks for the calls.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast. The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Dating Sunday. So this is the busiest dating day, I guess, on the apps in particular.
Of the year.
Of the year. So I think it has something to do with you're coming off of the holidays. Maybe you had a lot of family members asking you about your relationship status.
You married yet?
Yeah.
No. You dating anyone? No. Why not?
Or maybe you just came off of a breakup.
It's a new year, new beginnings. It's also winter, right? And people like to maybe settle down during winter. You know, you can't be out and about on the town so much. Anyways, it's a confluence of factors.
There's a lot going on. And it's from New Year's Day until Valentine's Day that is considered peak dating season. So a lot of people are going out on dates.
Yeah, and we're talking about, this means you're dedicated to the apps, right? You're on your Tinder, your Bumble, your Hinge, whatever else is out there, Farmers Only, whatever you're using, no judgment.
Right.
And you're swiping a lot, you're responding to people quickly, you're liking a lot of people's posts, you're engaging. People are putting attention on dating right now.
Right. And so I guess like the interesting thing that is coming out of this dating Sunday is that there are certain things that make a person more attractive, at least according to some stats from Tinder, which I don't know. I don't have any idea what that might be. I've never been on these apps, so I don't know.
Okay, so I've done some digging and some research. So I'm going to tell you, Pooj, and also help you out if you're listening. If you are single and you're going to be partaking in Dating Sunday and right through until Valentine's Day, here are some trends that you can sort of brush up your profile with to maybe get some more attention, things you can engage with. So looking back, this is almost...
You wrote this down for the show purposes, for research.
Strictly...
Not for yourself.
Show research. No, I will be deleting these files immediately after this segment.
Got it.
Okay, so these were some of the biggest things in 2023 on Tinder. Okay. So what do you think the biggest global dating trend was? This is sort of like philosophically. This is actually something you talked about on the show a little while ago.
Like being positive, but not really like needing some sort of outcome. Like it doesn't have to end up in marriage or something long term. It just really about positivity.
That's actually the number 2 on the list. The NATO approach, which is not being attached to an outcome, was a big yes. So whatever, you're in it for the journey kind of thing.
Got it.
That's number 2. Number 1 was the always on emoji, the always on dating emoji, which just kind of said,
oh, right.
Let's go for it. That's the energy that you're looking for.
I'm open.
You're open. So include the always on emoji in your profile. That probably will do.
And by the way, if you have no idea what the always on emoji is, don't worry, nobody did.
It's the double-sided arrow that said on underneath. And I just learned that thanks to you, Pooch. Main characters were living for the plot, which means no bad dates, only good stories. So if you have a thing you don't like, you don't come back to your friends and be like, oh, I had such a bad date. Like, no, I got a story for you. Okay, what about most attractive interests? I'm going to tell you right off the hop here, Pooch, they're pretty random. I'll give you an example. Number 2 is cheerleading.
What?
So that's an attractive interest.
Oh, okay, like working out, being outdoors.
Number 3 is Pilates, so I'll give you that one.
What? So specific.
Yeah.
Okay, being outdoors in nature.
No, I'm just going to tell you because there's no way you're getting number 1, which is otaku.
What?
Japanese for obsessive fans of anime or manga.
Come on.
Yep, number
That
1
was number
is
one?
otaku. Number 2 is cheerleading, 3 is Pilates. Number 4 is biryani. Biryani is the chicken and rice dish. It's like a South Asian dish, right?
What?
Yeah.
This is why you're single. This is why you're single. If this is what you're focusing on, this is probably why you're single.
So I need to create a profile and have otaku and biryani as my interests, and I'll be cuffed up.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Haven't seen the Leaf games this week because they're on the West Coast and they're all late starts. They played Anaheim Wednesday night and the Leafs won 2-1, but that's not what made the highlight pack on Sportsnet.
Yeah, William Nylander has gone viral, and this is all because of what happened before the puck drop. We know that they play the national anthems, both the Canadian and American, but I guess he was trying to sort of hold his composure during the American anthem.
This guitarist Dave Hill, it was all on electric guitar, and he took some liberties with the anthem. Have a listen. Okay, first of all, it's awesome. Like, it's so cool, and you make your stanky guitar face to
and
it
it's
because you have
probably
to.
not easy to do.
No,
like a
it's-
lot of talent to be able to do that.
He is a sick guitar player. But it's the anthem, and no one ever likes when you take liberties with the anthem.
And for a minute there, you're probably like, this is not so bad. And then,
And then
it
he's
goes,
like,
and then it's like,
Whoa. And then he gets back on. It's like he goes off road, then he gets back on track.
and William Nylander trying so hard to be respectful and not laugh, but how could you not?
He wasn't
right?
trying that hard.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Welcome to Kids Can't Beat Gurdeep. No way.
Brought to you by Owl Kids. Discover a world of fun.
7-year-old Nicholas, who's in grade 2, is hoping to beat Gurdeep. But Nicholas, how are you feeling about your chances of beating Gurdeep? You think you can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicholas, I got to tell you, I need to get a win on the board. It has not been a good week, so I'm going to be trying extra hard today. I need a win, and I'm sorry if it comes at your expense.
Okay.
Nicholas, don't let him win, okay? You got to take the win. Do you know what happens if you win? You're going to win $100 of his money.
And Nicholas, I'm running out of money.
Nicholas, have you thought about what you might want to spend $100 on?
No, not yet.
Okay, you got to
got
win
time.
it first. He's very practical.
He's thoughtful.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Okay, so Nicholas, why don't we do this? Let's kick Gurdeep out of the studio so he can't copy your answers. Go ahead and do the honors.
Get out of Gurdeep.
Skedaddle.
All right, he's gone. Here we go, Nicholas, with your questions. In the movie Home Alone, what type of pizza is Kevin McAllister's favorite?
Cheese pizza.
How many pairs of wings do bees have?
4.
What kind of animal was Abu in Aladdin?
Monkey.
In the Hedgehog series of movies, Jim Carrey plays what character?
Sonic.
What color is the Pokemon character Pikachu?
Yellow.
Okay, Nick, we're going to get Gurdeep to come back in and see how he does with the same 5 questions.
I think that was the fastest gameplay ever. I was barely out there.
Nick knows his stuff.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how you do, Gurdeep. In the movie Home Alone, what type of pizza is Kevin McAllister's favorite?
A whole cheese pizza all to myself.
How many pairs of wings do bees have?
How many pairs of wings? So pair meaning 2? I don't know. 1?
Why are you flapping your wings?
I'm method. I'm very method. I'm method.
What kind of animal was Abu in Aladdin?
Monkey.
In the Hedgehog series of movies, Jim Carrey plays what character?
Oh. He's the bad guy, right? In Sonic? Dr. Robotnik?
What color is the Pokemon character Pikachu?
What color is the Pokemon? I don't know my Pokemon. Green?
Okay, so 7-year-old Nicholas in grade 2. You got 3 out of 5 correct, Gurdeep?
Ooh.
You only got 2.
Come on!
You only got 2, Nicholas. You beat Gurdeep. How does it feel?
Good.
Yay! Okay, so just so you know, how many pairs of wings do bees have? 2?
They have 4 wings?
Yeah.
Know that?
And in the Hedgehog series of movies, Jim Carrey plays Dr. Eggman.
Eggman.
Eggman, I just started.
Hey, I think you might have just made him Jewish. Tell me you haven't seen Sonic without telling me. It's not Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man.
It's a good thing Nicholas was playing against Gurdeep and not me. In the end, you beat Gurdeep. Have you thought about what you want to do with the money, Nicholas?
No, not yet.
No? Okay. Well, you got plenty of time to think about it. You also just won yourself a 1-year subscription to Owl Kids magazine. Congratulations, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Nicholas, you were so good, buddy, and I'm going to give $20 to Pooja so she can go watch Sonic and familiarize herself with the characters. Nicholas, enjoy the rest of your holidays.
Thank you.
Kids Can't Beat Gurdeep. No way.
Brought to you by Owl Kids.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.